Thank you very much, and a very good afternoon to all of you. I hope Accra has treated those of you from outside of Ghana very well. There's a debate of whether I should say Obake or Weizon or whatever it is, but I'll just say Atumohe. Chairperson, distinguished colleagues, industry leaders, development partners, ladies and gentlemen, let me stand on all existing protocols and say good afternoon once again. It gives me extreme pleasure to join you here and deep satisfaction that my chairman has finally gotten this off the ground. And Professor Nina Kukwenu is my chairman. When I served on the board of the National IT Agency between 2013 and 2017, he was my chairman. Once a chairman, always a chairman. It's an honor to welcome you to Accra and to the Africa Internet Summit 2025. And let me just say it's a privilege to host you at this important gathering of Africa's digital community. This year is particularly significant as Ghana marks 30 years of internet connectivity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in 1995, Ghana made a bold decision to connect to the global internet. At the time, it was a leap of faith. We had very few fixed lines and limited capacity, but we had vision and determination. From that modest start, we have achieved major milestones. In 2005, the Ghana Internet Exchange was established, keeping local traffic within the country and lowering cost. Multiple submarine cables have since landed, linking Ghana to the world at high speed. Today, we boast a vibrant ecosystem of mobile broadband, cloud data centers, and innovation hubs that support entrepreneurs, students, and businesses across the country. But the real success is not the cables, the towers, or the servers. Our real success is the people, the young coders who are building applications that serve millions, the network engineers who have kept us connected, and the entrepreneurs who imagine and create new services. They are the heartbeat of Ghana's digital revolution. Even as we celebrate these achievements, we must acknowledge the challenges that continue to confront us. Across Ghana and Africa, internet access is still uneven, with rural and underserved communities experiencing limited connectivity, high cost, and inadequate digital literacy. Too many young people remain excluded from opportunities simply because they lack affordable, reliable access to the tools of the digital age. At the same time, Africa remains vulnerable to issues of cyber insecurity, weak local infrastructure, manufacturing capacity, and dependency on external platforms and technologies. If not addressed, these gaps risk entrenching inequality, slowing innovation, and undermining the security and sovereignty of our digital economies. To confront these challenges, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana is working through the strong leadership of its key institutions under my ministry, the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations. One such institution is the National Communications Authority, whose Director General is on stage here with me. It's ensuring efficient spectrum management and fair competition in the telecommunications sector. The Cybersecurity Authority is safeguarding citizens and businesses against evolving cyber threats. The Ghana Domain Name Registry is advancing local talent and digital sovereignty through domain management. Our National Information Technology Agency is driving digital transformation and the adoption of e-government services. GIFEC, the Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communications, is extending access through community information centers and connectivity projects, particularly in underserved rural areas. Together, these agencies form the backbone of Ghana's digital development, providing both resilience and momentum for our national and continental ambitions. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we look to the future, the next chapter requires deliberate action in 5 critical areas. 1, connecting Africa to itself. Too much African internet traffic takes a long detour through other continents before reaching another African country. This raises cost it slows down the services and weakens resilience. Ghana, working through the AU and ECOWAS, is committed to true continental connectivity where African data would stay in Africa. 2, becoming creators and not just consumers. For too long, Africa has been a consumer of technology rather than a creator. Through programs such as the 1 Million Coders Initiative, a flagship initiative of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, investments in universities and supportive policies for local innovators, Ghana is determined to train a generation that will design, code, secure, and explore digital solutions. 3, retaining digital value in Africa. Every year, billions of dollars earned in Africa's digital economy leak out to external platforms. Ghana is championing open source software, open standards, and transparent AI frameworks that reduce dependency, cut costs, and ensure value created by African minds benefit African economies. 4, empowering the internet with reliable green energy. A thriving digital economy depends on stable, affordable, and renewable energy. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama's government is committed to this vision, and through the Energy Commission and strategic partnerships with independent power producers, is delivering reliable and green power to drive data centers, base stations, and innovation hubs. 5, remaining open to innovation and fair competition. Ghana will continue to embrace submarine cables, satellite broadband, 5G, and emerging technologies. This openness will be balanced with strong consumer protection and transparent licensing to ensure that innovation benefits. Let me also highlight a vision that's very close to the heart of the current government, the 24-hour economy. This strategy is designed to create jobs, grow businesses, and make government services available all day and night. At its core is reliable and affordable internet. Digital government services will allow citizens to register businesses, file taxes, and renew licenses at any hour, reducing queues and corruption. E-commerce will allow a farmer in the remotest of towns to sell produce at midnight to a shopper somewhere in the world, and health and education will expand through telemedicine and online learning. Our strengthened cybersecurity authority and incident response teams will ensure that this continuous services remain safe and trusted. The numbers tell a striking story. In 1996, Ghana had only tens of thousands of fixed lines. Today, we have nearly 39 million mobile connections. The challenge ahead is to translate this access into real prosperity. As you deliberate during this summit, and some of the finest minds on the African continent are in this room, I urge you to leave Accra with 3 firm commitments. 1, interoperate by default. Let's adopt open standards and systems that connect seamlessly. 2, localize value creation. Let's build apprenticeships, research labs, and startups so that African engineers and entrepreneurs will design and maintain Africa's internet infrastructure and services. 3, measure what matters. Let's focus not only on speed, but also on reliability, affordability, and security, the qualities that truly transform lives. Ghana stands ready to partner with Afrinic, AFNOG, operators, universities, cloud providers, and above all, with our vibrant youth who will lead the next 30 years of Africa's internet journey. Distinguished participants, let us turn connectivity into capability and capability into opportunity. Together, we can ensure that the internet remains a powerful engine for jobs, innovation, and prosperity, not only for Ghana, but for the entire African continent. Once again, I welcome you to Accra and to the Alisa Hotel, and I wish you a productive and inspiring Africa Internet Summit 2020.